Basic Photography Course Understanding Exposure 基础摄影班，了解曝光。What is exposure? It is the amount of light that the film or the sensor in your camera receives. 什么是曝光？曝光是你相机里的胶卷或感光器接受到的光亮。Why is this important? Now you're looking at a video that is exposed correctly. 为什么这个很重要？现在你在看的是一个曝光正确的视频。This is an underexposed video. 这是个曝光不足的视频。And this is an overexposed video. 而这个是个曝光过度的视频。Most of the time, your idiot-proof camera will handle the exposure for you. 很多时候，我们的傻瓜相机都会帮我们处理我们的曝光。But if you want to be a professional photographer, or you want to be a very serious photography hobbyist, then you must learn how to set the exposure manually yourself. 但是，如果你想成为一名专业的摄影师，或者你想成为一名非常认真的摄影爱好者，那你一定要学会如何全手动的设置你的曝光。You set the exposure, not the camera. 你来选择你的曝光，不是你的相机。There are also some situations whereby your camera will not be able to give you the right exposure. 有些情况，你的相机是无法给你正确的曝光的。For example, when you're shooting against the light. 例如，当你逆光拍摄的时候。At situations like this, that is when you need to set the exposure manually yourself. 这时候，你就需要全手动的设置你相机的曝光。Another reason why you should learn to set your exposure manually is to build the foundation to use flash to create photos like this. 另外一个学全手动曝光的理由，就是打好基础，学习如何用闪光灯来拍出这样的照片。All these photographs have not been photoshopped. 这些照片都没有被后期处理过。To learn fully manual exposure, you need a camera that can set the ISO, aperture, and shutter speed manually all at the same time. 要学全手动曝光，你需要一个可以同时让你手动设置 ISO 值、光圈值、快门值的相机。This is usually called the M mode, 就是俗称的 M 档。ISO value usually looks like this. ISO 值通常是这样的数字。The higher the ISO value, the brighter is the image. The lower the ISO value, the darker is the image. ISO 值越高，图像就越亮。ISO 值越小，图像就越暗。Aperture value usually looks like this. There is a letter F in front. 光圈值通常是这样的数字。前面会有个 F 的英文字母。The higher the aperture value, the darker is the image. The lower the aperture value, the brighter is the image. 光圈值越高，图像就越暗；光圈值越小，图像就越亮。Shutter speed value usually looks like this. It's a fraction of a second. 快门值通常是这样的数字，一秒的若干分之几。The higher the shutter speed value, the brighter is the image. The lower the shutter speed value, the darker is the image. 快门值越高，图像就越亮；快门值越低，图像就越暗。So when do you use high or low values in ISO, shutter, and shutter speed to achieve the perfect exposure? 那么什么时候 ISO 值、光圈值和快门值要调高或调低来达到完美的曝光呢？We will teach you in our future basic photography courses. 我们未来的基础摄影课程会教你。